conference following the round of 16 tie between Houston Dynamo FC and Columbus Crew SC. Joining us now is the head coach of Columbus, Wilfried Nancy. Coach, thank you very much for taking the time. Again, for those of you on Zoom, please click the raise your hand button and we'll get you in here if you have questions. Coach, just to start off, your overall thoughts on the game, your first impressions on how the game played out, and obviously coming away with the win tonight. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and we'll go to Brianna McKay on Zoom. Brianna, go ahead. You should be able to unmute your line in just a second.
Hi, first I want to let you know we didn't hear any of that.
Yep. Mic was not on. That's my fault. I apologize about that.
No, okay, I just want to make sure we were good. Coach, I first want to ask you about just your thoughts throughout the substitutions. You made a lot of moves in the second half, starting with Cucho. You got Christian, you got Alex in there. So just with your thought process with the substitutions you made throughout the game.
Well, listen, I'm pleased with the player that I have, and the idea is to we had a game plan, and I wanted to have a specific player in this position. That's why I did a few moves, and in the second half, the idea was to bring a bit of freshness, and to adjust also tactically a few things, and that's why I decided to make rotation, and they did it well. So I'm pleased because they deserve also to play.
Okay, next we'll go to Jose Rodriguez. Jose, go ahead. Your line should be open now.
Thank you. Coach, can you talk a little bit about how your team handle, obviously a home and away series can bring some added pressure to it. You guys go on the road for the first game. Can you talk a little bit how your team responded to the challenge of playing in Houston and getting a good result?
No, listen, we were close to have a good result the last game against Minnesota, and we conceded a goal the last 10 seconds, and we discussed the day after with my players, and I was happy. I'm not a coach that would like to talk just after a game on the pitch, but I felt that it was the good moment for them to tell them that they were humble enough to adjust themselves, and today to win during the last minute. So this is something that I am really proud of. And again, home and away with a lot of respect. The idea is to play our game, and it was 0-0, so we wanted to have something, and this is what we did. And again, this is the mindset that I want from my team. And after that, there is the battle of power during the game, and we'll see if how the game is going to be. But I was really pleased that we scored this goal because it could be important.
Any additional questions on Zoom before we transition to questions here in the room? I'll give it a second to see if anybody raises a hand. Brianna, I see your hand come up again, so you should be able to unmute and go ahead.
I just want to get your thoughts on, I know Christian had a good look there in the second half that called overturned by a VAR. Just your thoughts on the looks that he's been getting, I know in Minnesota and now in this match.
Can you repeat the question, please, at the end, because I didn't understand.
Just the looks that Ramirez has been getting these last two games. I know he got obviously a good look that was overturned today. In Minnesota, he has a few good looks as well.
No, the idea, like I said, is every game for me is a new story. I told you that already. So the idea is to restart this infinite game, like I like to call it, because at the end of the day, we have to play the game, and during the game, something's gonna happen. We have to find solution and to have a good performance. And yes, the Minnesota game, but now this is the CONCACAF, and this is not the same. So not the same style of play also. So yeah, we're gonna have another game against Chicago, and after that, we're gonna face them again. So freshness, we need freshness, a rest, and we'll see after that.
Okay, we'll transition to a couple of questions here in the room. We'll start with Chris Ekator in the back. Chris, let me get the microphone to you.
Hello, Coach.
Hello.
You won today. Houston was a Shell Energy Stadium, rather, was a fortress last season, and just pulled on a away victory today. So going forward to the second leg in Crew, are you going to play defensive now that you have one goal advantage?
No, I cannot. If I do that, I'm gonna fall on the ground. No, listen, it's gonna be a new game. We know that we score here, but imagine again. I respect people who do that, but if I give the message to my players, guys, we have one goal up and we're gonna defend, they're gonna be anxious. So no, we play our game and we're gonna try to defend well when it's gonna be the good moment and attack well. Is try to score another goal if we can. But the game will dictate everything. But the last 5 minutes, depending the score, now we're gonna adjust. But the game will dictate everything. But no, it's gonna be a new game and I know that I think that Houston will not play this weekend. So they're gonna rest, and us we're gonna play. So again, this is something that we have to take in consideration, but we'll see.
Okay, right now you're the most successful Black coach in MLS history. You did an impossible last season. So coming into this season, you're playing the CONCACAF Champions Cup and also the MLS. Are you under pressure to win anything this season for your team?
No, to be honest, I don't see my job like this. I see my job to seek to improvement. And for me, this is the most important. And after that, the consequence of what we do, if we are able to improve all the time about the details, about the evolution of the game, about how we're going to react when we're going to lose game, how we're going to react when we're going to win games. After that, the consequence, if we do it well, is going to be to win against something. But the idea is my team, we want to be limitless. And if we can do it, we will do it. But for the moment in MLS, the idea is to reach 13 and between 13 and 15 wins to be sure to make the playoff. And after that, we go all in. And if we can do it, for sure, we're going to do it because yes, we want to win trophies, but at the end of the day, I cannot control that. What I control is the attitude of my players and also me and my staff, how we can help them all the time to improve and to improve and to improve. This is the idea.
Center on your right, Christian.
Yes.
How you doing, Coach?
Hi.
So talking outside to one of the Houston Dynamo players, he said that he felt maybe the Houston Dynamo respected a little bit too much the Columbus Crew. In your eyes, do you think maybe the Houston Dynamo respected Columbus Crew too much, not to, push forward?
No, honestly, the first half was not easy for us. They played their game, and we were in between. They forced us to be in between. Instead of usually we are front foot in a smart way, but we are front foot. And they gave us problem because the first half, not all the time, but we were in trouble. They found the free man. So second half, the idea was to be more aggressive and also to recognize when we have to install and recognize when we have to go quick. And we did it well, but no, I don't think that. I think it was a good game against a good team, and yeah, we have to be ready for the second leg.
Coach, thank you very much. We'll wrap it up with that.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win. Good luck next week.
Thank you.